Because one of the other findings in this report was, quote, directors push pause on diversity. The percentage of directors in the survey who responded that diversity was very important went from 46%, gender diversity was very important, went from 46% in 2018 to 38% in 2019. And racial and ethnic diversity went from 34% to 26%. Now, first of all, I can't really address the fact that only 34% of board members think racial and ethnic diversity is important.
Well, what's the context? Does it mean important for what? Like in the
For
context of
the
their
makeup of
jobs
the
or
board, like when hiring a new
okay.
board
Oh my
member, that
God.
these are important factors.
That's right.
Okay.
Because their take would be that we're all living in a meritocracy, and of course we'll just hire the quote unquote best candidate.
I can't, you know what? I don't have enough time in the day to explain how
well, you have
fucked
about
up
4.5
that
minutes.
is.
Yeah, no, it's depressing. It's depressing.
But I wanted to go through.
And this is an anonymous reaction, right?
This is anonymous. This is why I like it so much, because it's their names aren't attached to it. But I wanted to go through a little bit of context. Well, as diversity falls off of boards' interest, let's recap what boards look like today. There are 22,400 U.S. board members of publicly traded companies, about 22,000 people on boards, okay? Or I should say 22,000 board slots, because a lot of them are actually similar people. I don't know exactly how many people that is. That's board slots, available slots to be taken. There are, yesterday, I had a number of just over 3,000 women on boards. The number is actually 5,000 when you include executives who are also on the board. Okay. So of all the board slots, there are about 5,000 women on U.S. boards. Now, if you're just doing quick math, I mean, in your head, that's about 22%. Okay. So 1 in 5-ish, 4-ish board members is a woman.
Right. So it's about the same percent of board members who think that racial and ethnic diversity is still important.
That's right. So
I'm guessing it's the women.
This is why they've hit quota. That's why they don't think it's important anymore.
Yeah.
They've quoted it out. Now, I won't mention the fact that 50% of the population is women, and that actually there are more educated women in the population than there are men. None of that matters when it comes to a U.S. board, because, fun fact, and you brought this up yesterday, but I wanted to actually see what the real numbers were. Men name the top 7 named men.
Yeah.
The top name is John, with over 900 board members named John. John, Michael, Robert, David, James, William, Thomas. Those 7 names.
Right.
If you have
7 horsemen,
one of those 7 names, there are as many people, men with those 7 names, as there are all women on U.S. boards.
Right.
Okay?
That's great.
This is why diversity isn't important, because really all you need is 7 dudes with the same name.